Hi foodies, I just made some delicious egg bites for my 14-month-old, so I wanted to share it with you guys, all right? Let's get started on the steps. So these are just some baby spinach leaves. I did add them last minute because I did cut up some vegetables to add to the egg bites. And then I was thinking, you know what, let me share this with you guys. So I am cutting up the spinach into small pieces. I'm not going to pre-cook it because it's small enough to cook in the oven, right? And then this is my mixture of veggies. I have carrot, bell peppers, and green onions in here. And I just cut them up really small, so I'm not gonna pre-cook them. They'll cook fine in the oven. You could grate the carrot too if you don't want to cut it up, but definitely make them really tiny, okay? And then this is just a can of sardines that I crushed. He likes sardines, so I'm comfortable putting this in there, and it increases the nutritive value as well, right? So if your child likes sardines, that's a good way to add some. And then of course we're doing egg bites, so we need eggs. These are 3 extra large eggs, so maybe if you have regular size you could do like 4 eggs, and just whisk all of that. Then you're going to be adding some milk and a little salt and pepper. Of course, it's for babies, so you don't want to do too much salt, or you could just leave out the salt, And if you're doing it for yourself, then it doesn't matter, right? You can even add a little more seasoning. Then in goes those minced vegetables, right? So we have the carrot, the green onion, the bell pepper, the spinach, and then we add the sardine. All right, don't knock it till you try it, guys. Sardines, really nutritious and delicious if you prepare it nicely. Okay, so I have my oven preheated to 350, and I'm going to be using a mini muffin tin. All right, I sprayed it with some cooking spray, and then in goes the mixture. All right, so you want to fill it about 2/3, right? This one has too much, so I'll scoop out some. So don't worry about those two. I didn't have any mixture left, so those are empty. And then you want to put some cheese in there, okay? So I sprinkle it on top, and then I just push it down, right? So you get some in the center and some on top. I don't put cheese in all of them just because I am going to be cooling it down and freezing it. And there'll be days when, I don't want to give him the cheese, give him a break from it, right? So some will have cheese and some won't. And then this is going to go in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes. It should be cooked around 13, but I like to check on it. So into the oven, and here we go. Look at those, beautiful. They're puffed up. They are easy to grab, easy to bite. These small sizes are great for kids at that age. And look how easy it comes out, right? My son is not a fan of eggs on their own, so I always have to add a little something something to his eggs, and he loved these. He would not stop eating it, right? If you do a cross-section cut of this, you'll see how pretty it is with all those colors, and it is so flavorful. I gave these to him with some crushed strawberries. I just partially crushed them, and some grilled zucchini. He loved this. He had it for lunch, but you could have it for breakfast. Let me tell you, although I made these for him, I had quite a bit. They're so good. So give it a try and let me know how you enjoy it, or let me know how the kids like it. Thanks for watching.